Alright, I'm at Barnstormers in Alton. Today test riding this brand, new, just come out, the R1300RS. Yeah, it's got the same 1300 boxer engine as the GS, and I remember doing a test ride a couple of years ago, and it was really nice. Yeah, I think it's a couple of years ago. Yeah, and see what's it like, and see if I see any difference in the engine configuration. I know BMW makes minor adjustments and improvements without telling anyone. Usually I already seen the engine is slightly quieter compared to the earlier, very first batch of GS. Yeah, let's start the bike. Just do a quick walk around. It's got a 1300 engine, and obviously on the Akrapovic exhaust from the BMW factory. Yeah. Let's see. Right. So the seat height is not bad. It's not, yeah. So slightly, obviously, it's a lot different to my GS riding position. Let's see. Right. Yeah, this 1300 is almost like inline 4, very smooth. The riding position is pretty good. It is a sporty, but I mean, I'm 5'6", and I don't have a really long arms, but I can. It's not like a stretch, lean forward too much or stretch yourself. This is perfect, fine. Yeah, I mean, if you want to ride this, you need to be in a dynamic mode to really appreciate the engine and the suspension, especially the engine. It's in road mode, it's okay, but it's not the same. Just rolled on, 4th gear, and that's it. You got all the power you need. 5th gear, 6th, yeah, perfect. Nice and smooth engine. So let's slow down to 40. Let's on 6th gear. Let's leave it in 6th gear. Let's see if I can drop it down to 30. Yeah, it's a bit rough. That's not a good idea. 5th, 30. Yeah. 4th. Yeah, 4th is, yeah, it's 4th is ideal. I mean, you can do it in 5th, but it's not smooth. Just yeah, 37. Yeah, so let's see, from 40 to, yeah, that's it. That's all it takes. You can leave it in 4th gear and just roll down, roll off as well. There's no one behind, so let's see what the brakes are like. Yeah, very good, very good. Again, let's use both front and back. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, it turns really well. It's hold the line really well, actually. So it rained last week, so you can see all the gravel on the road. So kind of ruined it, but at least we have sunny weather. Not complaining. Yeah, I mean, so if I put it on 6th gear and I'm doing 60, 55, 60, 57, 55, and if I want to overtake, that's it. You don't need to. It's got so much power, and you know. So if I want to overtake, that's it. I think this is geared for speed, top end. Yeah, this is a nice twisty. I think it's called Stoner Hill. I think maybe. So let's look at the sport. It says you get a car in front of you to ruin the ride. I should do a U-turn. Oh, come on. The amount of gravel on the road because of the rain. It washed all that stuff. Look, from there to the road. You need rain, but not too much. Let's put it in 3rd gear and enjoy them. Stick to the speed limit. Right. Right. There's a lot of gravel on the road because of the rain, so you need to look up, watch out for that. But apart from that, yeah, it handles really nice. It's very sporty. You can see the brake. You can see how hard you're braking on the right hand side, and lean angle on the left, lean angle left for left, right for right. At the moment it's showing around 38 and 32, I think. It feels solid, and because it you know, it's a heavy bike, it also holds the line really well. bike. I mean, the riding position is perfect for me. When I looked at it, I thought, wow, it looks like a bit of a stretch, but it's not really. But comparing to my GS, obviously you need to get used to this riding position, but I don't think it's a biggie. Low center of gravity, so it's lower than the GS. I mean, even GS has a low center of gravity. This is even better. Well balanced bike. When you start riding, you don't feel the weight of the bike. The mirrors are very clean, clear. It's almost like car mirrors. You can see really well. Yeah, the airflow is pretty good actually. The temperature is 21 degrees, and so it's not. I'm wearing a rocker gear, and it's not boiling like I do with my GS. It's got lots of plenty of airflow coming through this side and keep you circulate the air. Yeah, nice. I think GS depends on what GS you have. The GS Adventure has a small like a not screen, some plastic here just to block the wind and the rain. So that for summer, it's not so nice if when the temperature is about 25, 26, 27. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, this is alright actually. Let me put this screen down. The mirror doesn't vibrate at all. It's amazing. I don't know how the 1300 engine they refined it. I think somewhere in inline 4 sometimes you can't even see the rear. I mean the mirrors clearly because it vibrates so much. But this, not a problem. 60 mile an hour, 6th gear. I can still see mirrors clearly. Let's roll on for 3rd gear. This road is one of my favorite roads. The seat comfort is fine. Seat is perfect. Seat is fine. Really good. I think if I buy this, one of the first thing I will do is to get some sort of protection underneath the cylinder covers for the engines in case if you drop it, So you can get a aftermarket. I'm not sure BMW do them. You can get one of those like a plate goes underneath the cylinder head to protect, and also you can get one for the shaft drive at the back as well. Oh, it's a lot of gravel on the road. Oh my god, big massive stones. Ooh, yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is a bumpy road. This one is a little bit of bumpy road. I mean, but Dynamic Pro, it handles all right. So if I change the mode to road, let's see. yeah, a bit smoother. The power delivery obviously is smoother, not aggressive, but depends on what you like. Yeah, the suspension is a bit softer and it handles the bumpy road better, but I prefer the stiffer suspension. Dynamic is more planted, more solid, you know. This is with the softer suspension, it bounces. not too much. I'm just exaggerating. So the technique, I'll show you the technique to put the screen up with one hand. So the technique is not pull it here, just push it and it goes up. Okay, just push it that way. So just push it. See how it is. Rather than pulling it, you can't. It's very hard. Just push it. That's the technique I learned. Yeah. The exhaust, when it's not like the old Euro 3 days, you know. When you open up, you can hear pops and bangs, you know. You don't get that nowadays with the Euro 5. We're unfortunate. I don't understand why, even though UK is not part of European Union, why do you have to follow all their rules? I have no idea, honestly. And I don't see the point. I don't understand. I thought leaving EU means you have your own regulations. Anyway, it's rubbish, isn't it? I think in America they have their own. They don't put up with all these things, which is good. Yeah. Anyway, I don't really like this quieter exhaust. Most probably someone will make a louder pipes, hopefully. Yeah. Nice. The seat is okay, but I think it's slightly harder compared to my GS, I think. Yeah, so I'm not this is the sporty version. I know there's another version, the normal touring version, where you can put the panniers or luggage, you know. I think that has a non-sport suspension, so I'm not sure what's that like. But even this suspension is alright, no complaints. It just I'm on road mode anyway, so let's put it back to dynamic. That's what I think you really get the most of the torque in instant delivery. I don't know, everyone's different what they like. So if you're coming back from a sports bike background, then it's fine. But if you're coming from a sit-up riding positions like the GS or an RT, you may find it's a bit slightly. It's no weight. It's not like riding a sports bike, but if you're you may feel slight. It takes time. Maybe you'll get used to it within like a few days. But I think initially, because your body is not used to that riding position, so you'll feel a bit awkward. But then after that, you'll get used to your body, get used to it, and you won't even notice it. Yeah. It may sound funny, but I prefer my GS Adventure brakes. I don't know the way it works with the telelever front suspension is less dive, and I don't know, I prefer, I think I'm used to, most of my riding is on my GS. So but how many miles I've done in the last between 2015 and now, I would say 10-15,000 miles on a Honda Hornet and CBR 600F, and I would say 68,000 miles on a boxer engine GS Adventure. That's my riding. That's the number of miles I rode between 2000 in the last 10 years. So yeah, so majority of my bike riding is on the GS. So it's very hard to adapt, or to any other bike. I mean, you can, but it's just it's different. I think same, but it's a different feel. Right, let's test the what's it like on dual carriageway. The screen is in up position, upmost position. Push it, and yeah. Put it on cruise control, 70 mile an hour. Let's see. Yeah, there's no wind hitting your chest, just all over your head. Obviously a bit noisy in the helmet. Let's put the screen down and see what's it like. Actually, okay, when the screen is down, so it has less noise in the helmet, but I get wind hitting around my shoulder area. It's very pleasant, obviously, because it's not less noisy, and also now it's 23 degrees Celsius, and any wind hitting you, it's a bonus, especially wearing a rucker gear. Yeah, I think it's perfect. During summer, I think I would leave it down actually. Yeah, motorway dual carriageway cruising is perfectly fine, as you would expect on these bikes. So, yeah, the mirrors are clear. I can still see who's behind, what color car. So it's more flickable, very you can have a lot of fun with this bike. I mean, the screen does a good job actually. This, compared to the previous model of this bike, this one looks a lot better. To be honest, it's more sharp, very streamlined, and yeah, when you see it, it does, you are riding a sports tourer. It's very sporty. Yeah, obviously you got the, it all depends on what you like. If you're sort of person who wants to change the suspension settings often, then this is what you want. Click of a button, you can independently change. So you can, for example, you can put if you like the road engine mapping, so you can put it in road, but you like the sharp handling of a dynamic, then just go into to air suspension and change it. Yeah, so if you like road mode engine mapping, it's in road mode. And if you want to put, sorry, I'm clicking the wrong buttons again. I'm crap at multitasking. Anyway, so if you then you click this, at the moment it's in road mode, just put it on dynamic. That's it. So now the engine mapping is in road mode, but the suspension is in dynamic mode, you know. Or you can set it the other way around as well. So you want engine mode, so you can set the engine in dynamic pro because you like the instant throttle response, but you want to soften the suspension. Then you click the suspension and put it in road, right? So the suspension now is in road mode, which is slightly softer, but the engine mapping is in dynamic pro. So you can, it depends on how you have, that's what you pay extra for. You don't have to take the screwdriver out to do that. While just do it. Just click of a button, you can do it. Yeah, not button, but whatever. Yeah, that's what you get. What do you pay for? Again, this is BMW boxer engine, so when it comes to servicing, it's a lot less expensive compared to the other bikes, because all the engine heads are sticking out, you can see, and it's easy to work on, to do the valve clearance and all that, so you don't have to take all the fairings, you don't have to, less man hours. That's what I was want to say. So servicing cost is a lot less. So if you're sort of person, you do a lot of miles, I would always say go for a boxer engine. They last longer if you look after them. When I remember seeing a biker from Germany, I think it's a 1980s R80. The bike is one of the old, very old boxer engine. I met him at the Ace Cafe in London. This was 2017-18, and I asked him, well, how many miles you've done, and he said the odometer already went through one cycle. It's all reset to 0, and he's now doing the second round. So that's how these engines are if you look after them. But I'm not sure about the newer engines, how reliable they are, because they are only, I know my 1200 I've clocked 48,000 miles or nearly 50,000 miles within 3 years, and touch wood, I didn't have any problems with the engine, nothing, not at all. But yeah, so it depends on what you want with the bike. If you're not very good with the spanners, and you have fear of breaking things, then like myself, go for this. Obviously has heated grips and everything. So this button here is a new one. I think they have only added them part of the 1300 range. So you can set this to, at the moment it's set to damping suspension. So if I click on the menu, so you can see, you can set it to heating or dynamic traction control. At the moment it's set to damping, right? So that's why when I click on this up or down here, you can see road or dynamic. So that's how it is. So you can set it to heating, whatever. I think on the GS or the RTs, you set the you can even set it to the electric screen. You can put it up and down, or heated grips or anything like that, you know. Yeah, so this is something slightly different. So yeah, this is nice color scheme. This is so I'm not sure you get the same seat for touring version of this RS. So I'm not sure this is like a special sports seat, but it's okay. It's not too hard, or it's okay. I mean, I've been riding for almost 2 hours now, and no problem. So what? I got off the bike a couple of times to change the battery. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing, right? So if you're riding a bike, like a if the riding position is new to you, that's a nice bend. I'll talk later. Oh, 35 degrees. Yeah. So if the riding position is something new, I would recommend you to stop the bike every 15-20 minutes. If you're taking a bike for a test ride for an hour, I would say ride it for 15 minutes, stop, get off the bike, walk around, get on the bike, ride for another 15 minutes, get off the bike. You do that for 3-4 times. Whenever you know, when you do that, you know, when you're back on the bike, your body automatically adjusts itself. So yeah, that's what I found. Anyway, so that's what I did this with this bike, because this is something, that riding position is something new for me compared to my GS. So yeah, but if you like sporty riding position, this is perfect. You'll feel more home. So yeah, what's the summary? It's a typical BMW boxer engine. With the 1300, obviously you get more power, more torque, and it's a lot smoother than the 1250 or 1200. But I rather like the engine sound from a 1200 or 1250 compared to this, because they are Euro 3 and Euro 4. Euro 5, yeah, that's a problem, because of, you know, they have to follow all these regulations. Yeah. But other than that, if you're addicted to torque, this is what you want. It's so smooth, no vibration coming through anywhere. Right, I'm almost back. I would say give it a try. Well, I've been using Barnstormers for, oh my god, almost 8 years now. Amazing service department. Talk to Dan, and you know, these sales guys are amazing as well. So these guys are, yeah, I never had any problems here. They really look after you. If you want, you can have a free coffee, free biscuits, and yeah, just this is a good place. Yeah. Whew. So that's it. Right. Here we go. So really good bike actually. It's got all the bells and whistles. Yeah, the rear end looks a lot nicer and sharper compared to the previous models. Yeah, this is it's really good, really good. No complaints. Yeah, the exhaust was alright as well. Obviously can't expect anything with Euro 5 too much, but worth having the extra. Right. Yeah, come and say hi to the sales guys. Yeah, and yeah, you have a really nice little cafe here around the back here. Their burgers are really nice. So yeah, amazing. I think I'll be back here again for the service to service my GS. Yeah, it's there in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I'll see you next time. Any questions? What do you think of it? Just put it in this comment section. If you need any questions, let me know. And yeah, also before you ask any questions, check the description, link in the description, which has all the specs, answer to most of your questions. Anyway, see you later. Bye for now.